2020 is rapidly approaching, and if I look back to 2010, it doesn't seem that far away. However, there were several things that happened that made me realize that it was. For instance, Angry Birds got salespeople's attention derailed everywhere. Snookie from the Jersey Shore, yeah, she was a thing. The iPad was just launched. Taylor Swift became legally able to consume alcohol. Operation Iraqi Freedom ended. The Oakland Raiders played their final game in Oakland Coliseum and lost. Does this feel familiar to anyone? Dropbox released its BlackBerry App. Netflix bought the rights from several studios to start streaming movies. Apple surpassed Microsoft as the most valuable company in the world. The first trees were planted back at the World Trade Center site. 11 million families had homes that were worth less than what they owed. People were struggling or were beginning to dust off their knees after getting steamrolled by the Great Recession. Now, for the purists out there, I know that the official start to this decade is still a year away, in 2021. However, it feels easier for my simple brain to comprehend that 2020 is the start. And like many sales professionals, I take this time to reflect back on what was done in 2019 and plan ahead to 2020. But my question to you, though, is what are you doing to plan for the 2020s? Discipline is choosing between what you want now versus what you want most. And discipline requires you to play the end game instead of being played by the day-to-day. It forces a long-term strategy, keen focus, and a relentless diligence to the week-to-week goals that you need to go where you want to go. It is difficult. The only way to be successful in your goal is to take it and break it out into weekly chunks. It will take time to do, and your day-to-day life will fight a good fight for your attention. But there are things that you simply cannot accomplish in one calendar year. Life is about milestones, and what better milestone than a perceived new decade? For instance, you might have some career goals, and what role do you see yourself 5 years from now or in 2030? What coursework do you need to do to get there? What professional certifications are important? What roles are important for you to use as stepping stones to that role that you covet? Is your skill set aligned to your career goal? And is it something that you'll enjoy? What company can give you those long-term plays or training to get where you want to be? You might have financial goals. You might want to save for a house, pay off a house, buy a second investment or vacation home, retire, build a nest egg to start a business, or save for your children's college. You might just want to pay off debt that you gained in the recession. Personal goals. You might want to finish in the top 10 of a marathon, take a 2-week family trip to Europe, hike the Appalachian Trail, visit all of the NFL stadiums so that you can watch your favorite team play. Decade goals can change and flex as your life throws you unexpected things. But if you don't get them on paper, you will soon find yourself saying, I should have ... way too many times. Get your decade goals on paper and do things that others are simply unwilling to do. Happy 2020.